Hello and namaste to everybody. In this video, we are going to create the user interface on Google Earth Engine. The user interface are very important while uh, showcasing the product made on the Google Earth Engine. It can also be used to create apps. In this session, we are going to create the different UI widgets like label, buttons, slider, selection, text boxes, etc. Uh, so we are going to do these on the Google Earth Engine. At first, we are going to start from the label. Okay, what is a label? Label are simply areas in which text is displayed. Uh, for example, let's see. Okay, now let's assign a variable label. Uh, okay, for it to assign the label, we have to give the code ui.label, and let's give hello Nepal. Okay, and now let's sorry print label. Okay, now let's run. You can see here in the console, you can see here hello Nepal is printed. Okay, this is the label. Okay, in case if you want to give the line break, you can use /n. Okay, this break the line. This was about the label. Okay, the next one is the button. Okay, for button, let's assign a variable button. Okay, similarly, button is equal to UI button. Okay, then after inside the curly bracket, uh, let's define the label. Okay, click me. Okay, then after let's define the event handler. Okay, on click, then we will gonna call function, and it is also defined here itself. Print you have clicked the button. Okay, then after let's print the button. Okay, now let's run the program. Okay, we can see here a button named click me. Now let's click it to see whether it is working or not, whether the function is being called or not. Okay, yeah, we have clicked the button. Okay, this function has been called, so yes, the button it is working. Okay, now the next one is checkbox. Okay, checkbox is a widget that lets a user check or uncheck a box. When the checkbox state changes, callbacks registered to the widgets are passed a boolean value indicating whether the checkbox is checked. For example, let's see a code. Let's assign a variable checkbox. Okay, UI dot checkbox. So let's give the label. Uh, so SRTM layer. Okay, now let's pass the value true as a default. Now, whenever we click the checkbox, it issues get changed. So for handling it, let's do check dot on change. Okay, let's inside the function, let's pass the value checked, that is a boolean value, and let's show the first layer. Okay, at first let me add the SRTM DM layer. Okay, for this e dot image, for SRTMDM it is CGIAR, then SRTM 90 underscore v4, it is a SRTMDM. Okay, let's print the checkbox now. Checkbox. Okay, so whenever the state is changed or the checkbox is changed, we are going to display and on display the layer. For this, we're gonna use the layer that we have added, map dot layers. It is called the all the layers and get 0. It shows the first layer and we're gonna set it as a shown. Okay, and checked. Okay, now let's give comma. It might not be necessary, though I've given. So let's run. Okay, check is not defined. Where is check? Okay, it is here. The checkbox. Okay, let's run. Okay, we have seen here the show SRTM layer. It is by default checked, and SRTM DM is shown here. Okay, it is shown all over the globe. So whenever we click this uncheck it, all the layer will be stop showing. Okay, this is the function of the checkbox. Okay, guys, the next one is the slider. Slider is a widget that lets a user to adjust a slider uh, to get a number within the given range. Okay, let's see example. Let's add a variable name for slider and this slider. Okay. Yeah. Now let's set the range. Slider dot set value. Okay, the value will range from 0 comma 9. Okay, you can give the value as per the requirement also. Slider dot on change, we're gonna call a function. Let's call a function value. Sorry, the value is a argument or the value passed from the that is set on the slider. Then after, let's do the task. So when the slider value is changed, for this let's uh, increase and decrease the opacity of the any layer. For example, the okay, yes, a TM layer. Let's at first let's add the map. Let's add the yes, a TM layer. Okay, e dot image for the SRTM layer as previously. It is CGIAR. Okay, SRTM 90 underscore D4. Okay, now let's print the slider also. Okay, then after, now let's take the first layer and set the opacity as per the slider value. Okay, for this map dot layers. Okay, it get all the layers and get the first layer. Okay, this is the HTML layers and let's set the opacity to the value that is given from the slider. Okay, I think this will run. Let's click on run. Okay, the layer is being loaded and the opacity is set to 0. Opacity is set to 0 and it is shown. Okay, let's change. Okay, let's change. Okay, at first it is shown and later on it is being changed. We can see the as we change the slider, the value also get changes. Okay, this is the function of the slider. We got to know about it. Now, okay, the next UI we are going to do is date slider. Okay, it is same as the common slider, but it is specifically for the date. Okay, let's look the documentation because I am also new on it. Okay, date slider. Okay, here we can get the documentation. Okay, let me copy this code. Okay, now yeah, it is copied. Let me comment out. I have comment out because it will be easier for me to read that or see that. So let us assign a variable date slider equal to UI dot date slider. Okay, now here start means the starting date or range. Okay, let me give it as a 2019. Okay, my no number lock was turned off. 2019 0101. Okay, then after the end will be end date of the range. It will be about okay 2019 12/30 December. Okay, then after the value, I think we don't need to give. We can leave is as null, value equal to null, and period is let's give 30 days. Okay, the slider value will change by 30 days, and on change it will give it later. And disabled, if we give it true, then the slider will be disabled. Let's give false. And the next one is about style. In this I'm not going to do the styling. Okay, now let's print the slider. Print date slider. Okay, now let's handle the event. Whenever the slider will be changed, I'm gonna call a function that takes uh, the slider value as a value, parameter value, and print it. Okay, print value. Okay, now let's run the code. Yeah, you can see here the starting value is 2019. Okay, it is January. Okay, and this is February, March, April, May, June, July, and it exists up to December. Okay, now if we select it, okay, here will be date ranges printed as I printed here. Okay, this is our date slider. Okay, the date will be changing when we changes on here. Now similarly the next one is text box. Okay, we can also look at the documentation. Okay, text box. Okay, here it is. Okay, let me copy this. It will be easier for me uh, because hovering mouse over there and seeing it will be difficult for me. Okay, now variable txt box, okay, is equal to UI dot text box as given above. Yeah, you can also use it as shown in the documentation in a single line, but I prefer it right breaking the lines. Okay, placeholder. Okay, you can write anything for me. Let's okay, write your name. Okay, the next one is value. It may be null at first, and the next one is on change and disable. I'm not disabling it, so I'm leaving it without writing the code. And then on change. Okay, on change I'm gonna call a function with the value of the text box pass as a text, and we can print Your name is okay. I think this is gonna concatenate in JavaScript. Yeah, text. Yeah, okay. Let's print the text box. Print text box. Yeah, okay. Now let's run. Okay, your text box is not a function. What's the mistake? I find out the mistake. Here B is small and I given it in the capital. Okay, text box. Okay, now yeah, I've got text box here. Now let's Dinesh. Okay, when I enter the press the enter key, then I've been shown that your name is Dinesh. Okay, that is on change. Okay, now let's Bimal. Okay, your name is Bimal. Okay, by this way, after the text is changed, you can see here uh, print is shown here. Okay, okay. The next thing we are going to learn is the select box. For this, I'm gonna edit three places so that we can select the one of the place or the shape files uh, from the drop down box, and we can display it on the map. Okay, let's do it. For this, I'm going to use the shape files that I've already uploaded. Okay, one is the Nepal boundary, down with uh, okay, down with word. And next one will be Gorkha. Okay, yeah. Okay, this one is the Nepal. Okay, I'm gonna rename it as Nepal. Uh, the next one is Dang. Okay, and another one is Gorkha. Okay, now let me make the variable with list places. Okay, then okay, first one will be Nepal, and this will be Nepal. Okay, that Nepal will represent the table or the separate from the assets, and the Nepal with small n, and similarly the Dang. Okay, small Dang, and Gorkha with Gorkha. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, spelling of Gorkha is mistake here. Okay. Now let's create a variable for the select box. Okay. UI dot select. Okay. You can also see the documentation, and let's set the placeholder. Okay, I'm gonna set select location. It will be better. And then we have to set the items. For setting the items, let's do items and select the object dot keys, and for the key we need the places. Okay, this will create the drop down box from this list. Okay, from the places it will have the unique key. Okay, then after on change, whenever the drop down will be changed, we'll call a function. Okay, and we'll pass the key. The key will point the name of the position of the list. Okay, then let's add on the map dot add layer. Okay, what we are going to add, there is places. Okay, this one, and the key. Okay, that will be the key. Yeah, it means that if the first one is selected, Nepal is selected, then the key value will pass and the Nepal is selected. Similarly for the Dang and Gorai also. Okay, this will be enough, but I'm gonna center it, and also map dot center object. Also, I'm going to center the object, the object which is chosen by the user. Also, I think I need to clear the map for the if I change, so that the previous file will be cleared. Okay, map dot clear. Okay, now let's click on run. I hope it drawn successfully. Oh, sorry, I haven't printed here. Select button, print, select. Now, okay, which will be running. Yeah, we got a button. Select a location. Now let me select any one of them. Okay, I'm gonna select done. Okay, yeah, it is being loaded. So we can see the shape file of done here. Okay, again let me change. Okay, Gorkha. Yeah, it will show the shape file of Gorkha. Okay, let me change Nepal. Yeah, this will show the whole shape file of Nepal. Okay, so whenever it is changed, this function will be called. First, it will clear the map. Okay, whenever I will change the Nepal bank, it will first execute this map clear, so it will clear the shape file of previously loaded, and then after the map.center, it will center the new shape file and it will add the layer. Okay, by this way, select button works.